In the last year, nearly all new power plants worldwide have been powered by solar, wind, or water. Are we actually witnessing the decline of fossil fuels?
Today is May 23rd, 2025. That statistic is striking. 92.5% of new electricity capacity globally now comes from renewables. But how did we reach this point so quickly?
A lot of it comes down to China. Last year, they were responsible for almost 2/3 of the world's new clean energy capacity. The International Renewable Energy Agency shared those numbers. Other countries are moving fast too, but China's scale is on another level.
So this isn't just about building more wind turbines or solar panels. The bigger challenge is making sure this variable energy is available when people actually need it. How are power grids managing that?
Grid modernization is key here. For instance, China spent over $84 billion last year to upgrade their power grid. That allowed them to connect a record 429 gigawatts of new energy, most of it wind and solar. They're investing in advanced transmission lines, large-scale batteries for storage, and digital controls to balance supply and demand in real time.
So it's not just about producing clean electricity. The grid itself needs to be flexible enough to handle it. Are we seeing similar upgrades in other countries?
Yes, we are. Around the world, countries are focusing on battery storage, demand response programs that adjust when people use power, and even linking grids across regions. It's as much a technical transformation as it is a political one.
Speaking of politics, what about jobs? In areas that have depended on coal or oil for generations, what's happening to employment?
We're seeing a significant transition. Renewables are creating millions of new jobs in manufacturing, installation, and maintenance. But the picture isn't uniform. Regions that have relied on fossil fuels are facing job losses in those sectors. That's why more governments are rolling out just transition policies, essentially funding retraining and supporting new industries to help workers shift careers.
Are there signs these policies are working, or is it still too soon to measure the effects?
It really depends. Some countries and regions are moving quickly with strong retraining and targeted investment. Others are finding it harder, especially where government support is limited. But what's clear is that renewables aren't just cutting emissions. They're also driving economic change.
With all this change, how does it affect international relations? Is the global balance of power shifting?
It's already shifting. As countries reduce their reliance on imported oil and gas, energy security is less about controlling fossil fuel routes. Now, it's about leadership in renewable technology, manufacturing, and managing advanced power grids. China, for example, is gaining influence as the biggest player in renewables.
Does that mean there's less risk of conflict over energy resources? Or is competition just moving to things like rare minerals and technology patents?
It's a bit of both. Traditional oil and gas exporters have less leverage now, but there's rising competition over critical minerals and clean tech. At the same time, countries are starting to cooperate more on things like grid connections and technology sharing. Still, the contest over who controls the clean energy supply chain is intensifying.
So we're heading toward a future where clean energy isn't just about climate. It's also redrawing the map of global influence.
That's right. This is a turning point in how the world responds to climate change, and it's already changing economies, jobs, and international relationships.
Today, we've looked at how clean energy is becoming mainstream, driven by investment, technology, and shifting national priorities. Grids are smarter, jobs are evolving, and the global landscape is changing.
Thank you for joining us as we explored the numbers behind the headlines and what they mean for the future.
Thank you for listening. This episode was produced by mynews.studio. You can try it now for free.